Hey, greetings, and welcome to the breakdown with DJ Odyssey. And I'm DJ Odyssey. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Let me put this so that you can see me. Yeah, I think you can see me nicely. I look nice, nah? But anyway, uh, listen. Today I want to break down like an Amapiano beat. So it's from a song I just did. I just dropped it like a few days ago. It's called When You Are Ready. So I decided that I will put in some vocals from. I asked this talented vocalist to come and sing these vocals for me, and it sounded like a very dope song. And yeah, man, we killed it. But for now, we're just gonna get into the beat of the song, the production of the beat, and break it down for you. It's something soulful, something very nice, And yeah, man, let me play it for you before wasting time so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yeah, man, I'll stop it right there. I think I have a little bug. I hope it's not this COVID, man. I hope it's not it. But anyway, let's get into it. This is how the beat sounded like, and then it has some vocals on it. It's out. The whole track is in the description. I'll put the FLP in the description as well. But it's not gonna be free. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I need to make sure that everybody contributes to my channel. And the sample pack that I used will be in the description as well. You can download the sample pack as well. Uh, the links will be down in the description. But anyway, without wasting time, people, let's get into the production. And you know how we do, pattern by pattern. and let's hope I'm able to remember these things fast and fast. So fine, it's already 5 minutes and I'm just starting up to break it down. So the first pattern, these are my percussions for my piano, ne? And so it sound like. So that's the first thing I used, and then the next sound is like. But let me show you what I started with. I probably started with the kick, but the kick is very low, not too low, not too loud. It's a very low kick. And as you put things that will support it, and then you have this sound. And once you have this, putting some reverb on this channel, percussion channel. There's a reverb sent, and then so basically it will be dry like this. But then so once you have them like that, it will be nice. Yeah, see, I did not do a lot on this beat. I guess I was in a hurry to finish it, but yeah, this is the first thing I did, and the beat is out already. But anyway, so you can separate it if you want to. I'm probably gonna work on this again, but anyway, it's not out on stores yet, so I guess I will work on it again so that it can be on stores and it will sound even way better than how it sounds today. But now we are here, people. We are already here, and the next pattern is what I call my sound effect. And then because I said the last time, my sound effect has to do something with me putting reverb and some delay onto this into this sound. And then I use the clap, né? And as you can hear, the clap has a tail on it, a reverb tail. This the reverb. I've increased it so much, a lot of reverb. I've increased the decay so that there could be that, so it could be longer. And then the wet is very high as well. And then the next sounds that I used are here. It's a shaker on this level, as you can hear. And then I have a shaker and a snare. So they're very important for me, like having some sounds which you do this to them, makes your beat sound interesting. You know, that's what makes your beats more interesting. You have your drums that sound a little bit dry. I've put like reverb, but I didn't put a lot of reverb on the drums, like those percussions. And then now I'm using those ones which I'm putting a lot of reverb so that you can have a tail, and then they just come after some time. The other one is the first thing you hear. Another one comes at 8th bar, and then it gives people something like, oh, this is the 8th bar. And then on the 16th there is the same sounds plus something else normally. And then now there's a shaker. Okay, it's a snare coming up on the next channel. So the snare, so this snare basically supports your, what do we call this, your the bass. Now what do you call it? It supports the lock drum. Excuse me. So this supports your lock drum. Normally your lock drum will hit, and at the same time will hit with some snare. That's like your Amapiano thingy. And then let me see, let me put this here so that everything can be seen well. And then yeah, and then That's how it looks. That's my snare. And then the next pattern, it's a bass line. So what I did, I had a bass line that plays very low to support your pads and your chords. It plays straight. So that whenever song is playing, there's a bass line, and it stops when the lock drum comes in. When the lock drum comes in too hard, that's when you have it. That's the lock drum becomes another bass line, and then this bass line was straight. It's just the bass line for when the song is floating and where the vocalist is actually singing, and then it sounded that nice. And this is how the lock drum looks like. So my lock drum is very basic. It's one of my presets in my thing in my sample pack, and it goes like this. So as you can see, like I played the lock drum here at first. Let me highlight this for you so you can see this part. It's like is what I played first, and then I decided I needed it to have like the highs a little bit. You know how some other producers will be doing their log drums to have the highs and everything. So what I did, I added those, and then at some point I did not take down my log drums at the bottom. At some point I took them out. At some I didn't. If you check it out, here is 3 log drums at the same time, you know, and then but this one is alone, and these are 2. You come here, they're playing together, as you can see, and it's supporting the song. And for me, when I did it sounded very nice because I was listening to the song. And then you have these chords. So for these chords I used what you call a sample tank, and it's electric piano, stage electric piano from sample tank. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the one shot from this sample tank, so that you can be able to play the keys the same way that they played on this. And then so you'll get the one shot from sample tank as one of my one shots for you. Bear with me. There's gonna be in the sample. It's gonna be in the sample pack as a one shot, so that you can be able to play the chords the same way. And yeah, it's already there. I'll review I'm gonna review the sample pack maybe on Monday, but the sample pack will be available to you to purchase in my store, and then I'll do the review very soon with the links and everything. So yeah, and then the next thing is it's this sound. Okay, the only reason why it's playing it is I have to. Oh yeah, it's fine. Did I give it a channel? It does look. It looks small. So it's because I have an automation, so I'll take it off there, and then you have this. So it's a synth. I had to chop it a little bit. So what I did with the synth, I just cut it off, and then I got the synth from Purity as a fast synth on Napoli. So normally on this people use a sax I decided to use that, so that we don't use the same thing all the time. And the next thing is a pad, and it's on like. So as well, the only reason why it plays like this as well is because I automated the thingy. So I have to play maybe here, and then I have to come somewhere here, and then play it alone. Sorry. So that's how the pad actually plays. And then at the beginning, it has this thing, the automation. The automation comes from this. So I automated what you people would call an EQ, and then it can move until where you can actually hear the pad. And by the way, it uses the same chords as the electric piano at the beginning. So normally with house, Amapiano, like basically dance music, this is what you actually need to do normally to make sure that the song comes in nicely. You know what I mean? And then for DJs to actually say we can actually play your song, because uh, at the beginning you don't want it to have all these sounds at the beginning where DJs will feel like it doesn't. It's not. They're not being able to mix your song with another song. So do this, and my friend, your song will get played. Everyone's gonna want to play your song, and that's the other secret. You want DJs to play your music, so things like this will help you, because now at some point that's where everything comes in, and then DJs are happy to just feel like they're the ones who actually come making things come in, like they're creating magic. While they're not really creating magic, it's you who created the magic. And yeah, the next thing, let's get into another pattern. Let's do a pattern here, pattern mode. Let's see what we have. Okay, it's like this. It's another synth. Um, I just called it an app, but it's just a synth, and then I just do 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 do. It's nothing major to it. I'll show you the call, like the MIDI. This is how the MIDI looks like. Excuse me. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. And the next thing, I came into Sample Tank because I needed a guitar that's gonna sound like it's live. Like, so I have this nylon string, one finger, and I got it in Sample Tank 3. And then this is how it looks. So if you don't know well, you'll think this was played by some guitarist, but now it was played by me. And I'll show you another secret into making your guitars sound real. I'm that guy. I'm just gonna help you how I can. Um, if you open Simple Tank, so if you don't have Simple Tank, but most of these guitar plugins, they normally have what Simple Tank also has. But I don't know about Nexus and all those. But I know in Contact, some guitars in Contact, and some guitars in, what's the other thing? I forgot the name of the other guitar, man. I'm always forgetting this guitar because I haven't installed it yet. I've installed it in my other laptop, and now I don't have space in this laptop, and I cannot really add a lot of things. I don't even have things like Omnisphere in here because they are huge on space, and I'm only using some things which are smaller right now. Sample Tank is big, but I had to decide between Omnisphere and Sample Tank, and I chose Sample Tank because I needed the live sound. And then, so now as I was talking about the guitar thing, so if you notice here at the bottom, if you can see my mouse, if you notice here at the bottom of the keys here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 keys which are all having these colors. If I press this one, it becomes red, this becomes red, this becomes red. Okay, basically it's these 3, not 4. So these 3 are like you're making your key, you're changing the way your guitar sounds. So if you put a note on this and play here, this is how it sounds, and you choose this one, and then can you hear? Let's put it here, and then we put it on this one, and you put it on this one. So these things, they change how your guitar plays, and then how you play here depends on this. And then hence when you get into my thingy here, I have these things over here where I choose how the guitar will sound. So it will start like, so you can hear the guitar, it becomes different as it plays. So more like a guitarist, when they press it, he will either be having what do we call it, like their amps, and they change how the guitar sound. And I haven't installed some of the amps that I have, the emulators of the amps. I haven't installed them as well, but I'm going to install them so that next time I can also show you more about the guitars in when you're working with FL Studio or any other DAW, and then that way they help you to make your guitar sounds right. Because for me, my guitars, I need my guitars to sound right. Like a guitar is one of the most important things for me when I make music, and that's like my last sound that I used in this beat. And I don't know what else I have to show you on this beat. The next thing are the shakers. The shakers. The loop is available in my sample pack, my old sample pack, and this new sample pack also has this very nice shaker. There's no way I would let it go. I will make sure it's there. And then next thing, it was a riser, and then it sounded like this. It's not reversed. I guess you find it in my pack the way it is. And then what would that Amapiano be without? Away. Never. You never find Amapiano without that. Yeah, there are some songs without this, but hey man, what is Amapiano without it? So that sums it up. And just to make sure that you hear the song, I'll play you the song at the end. The whole song, not the whole song, but how the song sounds like. And if you want the song, the link is in the description. The FLP, the link is in the description. The sample pack, the link is in the description. What else is here? Yeah, man. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something, and I hope I show you something else next time. And I'll do one beat from scratch as well, so that you guys can see what I do. And yeah, man, some people say they want to see the process. Sometimes I just want to show you how it's done. You know, some people care about the final result. I'm one of those guys, you know, like The process, I love the process, but the process makes me feel like if I show you something and I'm not saying anything, or if like when I what I'm saying, like with a process, it's like this. I like to make things without speaking because my mind works over time when I'm working. I'm making a beat. I don't want to talk, because I will take too long if I start talking, and then so if I start talking, then I might not even finish a beat because that's just me. So that's why I say, you know what? Let me just make a whole beat, and then I'll show you what I did. So I guess for some people, they still want me to do the process. So I'll do a process. Let's hope that I'm able to finish a beat. Because if you check out some of my tutorials where I started, I actually did not finish the beat. I just made sure that you see what I did. Like I show you the drums and the chords and whatever. But I don't get too deep because I think too much. Like I think fast. And by the time I'm still talking to you guys, I've lost a lot of melodies. And then so I would rather make a beat and then break it down for you. I don't know. That's just my strategy. Or else I'll have to make a beat without saying anything. And all you see me is just work. So I don't know which one you guys will appreciate. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. And I appreciate you guys for trying to get me to make something from scratch. I really want to do that. And I hope I don't take too much time when I do that. And let me play you the song before. You know what I mean? Let me just play the song and then everyone can be happy. And I'm out. I'll see you on my next tutorial. My name is DJ Odyssey.